there, we are going to be answering a question regarding the sample space of a probability event. So this question asks, what is the sample space for randomly selecting one minister and one deputy minister from 4 persons? We will not be directly answering that question, but we will be answering a very similar one. So a sample space, what does that mean? That means a set of all possible outcomes of a probability event. Let's look at the sample space for flipping one coin. The sample space for flipping one coin well, what could happen? We could get heads, or we could get tails. So the sample space is actually, it's supposed to be in brackets. Heads or tails, right? Okay. Flipping a coin. Now let's look at the sample space for rolling a die, a 6-sided die. Oops, 6-sided die. Well, we can either roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. That's it. That is the sample space. All right. Now, what if I have, okay, I have 3 guitars, and I'm going to play a show tonight. On the first song, I have to play a song that's in a different tuning. So I have to use one guitar for the first song, and then I'm going to choose a different guitar to use for the rest of them. But I'm going to choose randomly. So let's say I have guitars A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Those are my guitars. Now, how could I choose the 2 guitars? Well, I'm going to say the one that I put first is going to be the one that I use on the first song, and the one I put second is the one I use the rest of the time. So I could use guitar A for the first song, and then B for the rest of the time. We kind of will look at that as an ordered pair. I could use guitar A for the first song still, and I could also use guitar C for the rest of the songs. Then I could instead use guitar B for the first song, A for the rest, and I could use B for the first song and C for the rest. The last options will be C for the first song, A for the rest, and C for the first song and B for the rest of the songs. So we have 6 options there. Our sample space actually ends up being these 6 different options. So we'll usually write sets in brackets. So we have the sample space A, comma, B, comma, A, comma, C. We could have B, comma, A, B, comma, C. We could have C, A, or we could have C, B. All right. That should give you enough information to figure out what you need to do. Basically, all you need to do is, okay, I have 2 slots. I like to make slots when I'm doing probability problems. Slot 1 will say, okay, this is the minister. And we'll say this is the deputy minister in slot 2. Cool. And what I'm going to do, what you want to do is just fill in the slots with all the different combinations of people you could have in your set of 4 people. I would recommend calling them A, B, C, and D. Also, I would also recommend kind of fixing your first slot. So like pick a guy who's going to be the minister. Then, well, there's 3 guys who can be the other minister. So on and so forth. I think that should be enough to take you where you need to go from there. If I were tutoring you, I would obviously walk you. I would, let you walk yourself through it and point you in the right direction on the way. But that's it for me for now.